You're late, sir.
Hi, my.
You are late.
What's up, my? What happened?
You're late, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I had something happen. Had to take care of something real quick. Had a little situation, but we all good. We all good. My apologies.
Uh
My apologies.
huh. Uh huh. All right, here we go. 10 seconds. What is up? What is up, everybody? We are live. We are live. We are live. We are back. We are back. We are back. And you're now tuned into one of the Honda podcast world. This is Saucy Discourse, season 3, episode 25. I Get Around edition. And the reason why it's called I Get Around 20th anniversary of Tupac's album, Strictly for My Negroes. Shout
Mm-hmm.
out, recipes to the great late Tupac Shakur. I'm your boy Jeff.
And I'm your boy Marcus.
What's up, bro? How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I'm blessed. I'm alive. I'm feeling good. It's cold as ish outside, but I'm feeling
Yes,
good.
it's cold as hell.
Yeah. How you feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling?
I ain't doing too good, man. I ain't doing
Why is
first.
that?
First of all, is the weather is too damn cold. I don't like the cold.
Yeah.
And number two, I got some trifling family members and friends.
Oh my God.
Do you know
What they what?
why?
No, I do not know why, sir.
Do,
Educate me, please.
do you
Educate
know
me.
why?
Why?
Because there is a new
Mm-hmm.
Golden Corral
Yes.
location.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what that location is at?
Oh, that would be right here in the boogie.
You're
In
damn
the
right, it's in
boogie.
the Bronx. The Boogie Down Bronx. And you know why I ain't pissed off?
Please tell me why. Please educate me.
Because for years
Mm-hmm.
and years,
Mm-hmm.
I had expressed to people I'm close with,
Mm-hmm.
friends, express to family members, or how badly
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to go to Corral. There was no golden corral in New York City. It was always outside the states, especially
Mm-hmm.
down south.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day, a couple of days ago,
Mm-hmm.
I am on my Instagram, sir,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just scrolling down.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
then
Yes.
all of a
Yes.
sudden, something pops up.
Mm. What pops up?
Golden Corral BX. I was like, wait a minute.
What?
I was like, wait. I know they don't have no Golden Corral in the Bronx. So
They damn sure do. They
I
damn sure
clicked
do.
on the ad, and it brought me straight to the Golden Corral Bronx Instagram page. And
And what happened?
can you
Yeah.
believe
Mm-hmm.
I reached out to
Mm-hmm.
family members,
Mm-hmm.
I reached out to friends
You did. You
that
did.
knew badly how much I wanted to go to Golden Corral.
This is true. This is
And
true.
nobody did not tell me that there was a Golden Corral in
Oh
the
boy.
Bronx, New York. And then when I started asking questions, oh,
Mm-hmm.
why nobody didn't tell me?
Mm-hmm.
The first answer out their mouths was, I thought you knew.
Same
Because
thing
the
I said.
location has been around for a year. A year.
Hey, man. How are you?
And nobody didn't tell me.
Mm-hmm.
My
Mm-hmm.
own mother,
Not mama.
who
Not mama.
birthed me
Mm-hmm.
and brought me into this world,
Yes.
I asked her,
Yes.
did she know that there was a Golden Corral in the Bronx. Can you guess what her answer was?
Yes, she did.
She knew that it was a Golden Corral in the Bronx, and this
What?
put the cherry on top of the sundae.
Mm. Well,
She
mama
been there
cooked.
twice already. She been there twice, and she didn't actually tell me. And
Mm.
knew badly I wanted to go to Golden Corral, and she didn't tell
Uh-huh.
me there was a Golden Corral in the Bronx. Now that is trifling.
Mama ain't bring home a plate either.
No
Oh.
leftovers, no nothing, no play. I didn't get a call or text, an email. I
Mm.
didn't get beeped, nothing.
So, with all due respect, Mama, does Mama get a Joe Pesci today?
Yes.
No, not your own Mama. Yo,
Get the fuck out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of here!
She get a Joe
you wrong for
Pesci.
you
No,
wrong for that, man.
that's not
You
the
wrong
only
for
one.
that.
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn because they knew.
You wrong for that.
She's
You
not the
wrong for
only
that.
one. She's not the only one getting Joe Pesci. I have an uncle,
Yes.
and his daughter live in
Yes.
condominiums in Park Chester, in the same area that Golden Corral Bronx location is at. And he knew how badly I want to go to Golden Corral.
Mhm.
Do you think he actually told me the man lived in the same area, right across the street? You think he told me that was a Golden Corral across the street from his house? Do you think he told me?
I don't know, bro.
No, he's trifling too. He get a Joe Pesci.
It's your
Get
own
the fuck out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of here!
It's your
Trifling.
own, bro. It's your own family, bro. It's your own family.
I got friends
Oh.
who've been to this location more than once, and not
Uh-huh.
one of them. Now, one of them reached out to me to tell me there was a Golden Corral in the Bronx. They get a Joe Pesci.
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of here!
Everybody answers, well, I thought you knew. And then they have the nerve to tell me that there was a grand opening on News 12 channel. Now, anybody who do not live in the Bronx, you know, we have local news, our own local channel.
Yes.
If you don't live in New York City, the Bronx have their own local news channel called News 12. And they gonna tell me that there was a grand opening special about this Golden Corral open up. Number one, nobody didn't tell me because I don't watch News 12. I don't watch mainstream news. No CNN, no MSNBC,
Mm-hmm.
no CNN. I don't watch none of that. No Fox, none of that. And they're gonna say, I thought you knew because it was on News 12. You get a Joe Pesci for that. A Joe Pesci.
Get the fuck out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of here!
I'm very disappointed.
You are just in your bag tonight, man.
I'm
You
hurt.
just in your bag. What's wrong with you today?
I am hurt. I am
Oh my
disappointed.
god.
I feel
Oh my
betrayed
goodness.
that nobody didn't tell me there was a Golden Corral in the Bronx. And now let me just say this before we move on, okay? I am planning to go to this Golden Corral location in the Bronx. And I'm gonna tell you one thing. This food better be good. It better be good. Because if not, I'm gonna make my own special podcast episode on how much the Bronx Golden Corral sucks. I want no excuses. You got all these commercials on TV before you had the location. All the commercials. You know, you see the steak on the grill and everything. You see all these buffalo wings, the salad bar and everything. Like, all this delicious food, desserts and everything, drinks. Okay. I want the same dining experience that you show on these damn commercials on TV. I don't want no excuses. The food better be good. Food better be good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Are you quite done, sir?
I'm done.
Are you quite done? Are you sure?
I'm done.
Jesus, you just sat here and went on a 10-minute rant. I ain't talking about no sports.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
you feel better that you let it out, or you just in your
Right.
bag?
I was holding it for a couple of days just for this moment.
Only a
How
couple of
trifling your own friends and your own family can be. Trifling.
First of all, so you cannot include me in that because I did not know that
Yes,
you like
that's
Golden
fair.
Corral.
I let you slide. You don't get a Joe
Okay.
Pesci
Okay.
on the Golden Corral. Maybe later on in the episode you get a Joe Pesci with some blasphemy that might come in your mouth. But on this very topic,
See, there you go already.
You get no Joe Pesci, but everybody else get a Joe Pesci.
Just in your
Get the fuck out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of here!
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, ladies and gentlemen of the Saucy Nation jury, I have to apologize for Jeff's behavior tonight. He's just in his bag. He's just in his bag right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, just come on, bring it in. Let's give it a hug. Come on, man. Just
I don't want no hug. I want to hug
right,
you.
man.
You're a contaminated hug. I want a contaminated hug.
Bro, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, sir.
Hugs.
Watch your mouth. See. Don't take anger out on me. I've done nothing to you.
I have
been excluded from your issue. Okay, sir.
I'm just saying. Been excluded. You wear Nick jerseys. There's a lot of contamination in clubs. That's
why you starting? Why you
like Giant and Nick contamination you got? I want that contamination on me.
Well, excuse me, sir. Watch your mouth. That's number one. Number two, don't hate. Don't start hating. Don't you start hating, sir.
Please.
Okay. You don't hear me talk about that old. What's that dude's name again?
Watch him out, sir. Watch his mouth.
I said, well, what's his name?
Watch his mouth. You know his name. Watch your mouth.
It's been so long. It's been so quiet. It's just.
Anyway, let's get into some NFL.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? It feels different. It feels different. It feels different, don't it? It feels different the way you do it.
But not really.
Different. Yes, it does.
Really, we get a free agency.
Just to know, it feels different. Because somebody is missing in your life.
First of all, he's never missing in my life.
Yeah, always missing. He's gone.
He's legend. He's the GOAT.
No,
he's the greatest quarterback all time. A top 5 NFL player.
Say goodbye. You ain't got to hear nobody talk about his old ass no more. You ain't gonna worry about no Fox, no ESPN, no CBS Nation, no CBS Sports, no NBC Sports. Hell, not even Telemundo is gonna be talking about dude no more. Okay.
He's always gonna be around.
You know, no, he could be around. He just be around by the pool. He gonna be around by the golf course.
He's gonna be on this microphone on Fox.
He be around.
Asking them $320 million checks.
We don't care. We don't care.
Everybody want to hear from the mouth of the GOAT.
No.
And his expertise on gameplay. So you watch Fox, sir.
I would rather watch a whole game of Tony Romo commentating and listen to that old easy. Whenever he plays,
stop the cap.
Ain't no stop the cap.
Yeah, damn. Tony Romo. I'll play.
Absolutely. I'd rather would. Tony Romo is the commentary. I won't say the GOAT.
Well, he's on CBS. Who cares?
A lot of people apparently because they watch his games.
They don't have no choice.
They don't have no choice. I rather when dude talk, I just put him on. I just put him on mute. That just made me feel a lot better. I just put him on mute.
Yeah, you're a hater. I do the same thing for Eli Manning. Put him on.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Corny
Watch your mouth, sir. Watch your mouth.
Anyway, there's a lot of rumors going around. Let's start with the Rams. First of all, they released
Bobby Wagner.
Whatever. It starts with a B. Okay, Billy Bobby.
I'm gonna help you with these names because you're not good with names. I think you just come to realization. Like you just call people's name Billy Wagner and the world famous Obi Taylor. We don't know who the hell that is.
It is Obi Taylor.
It's Obi Toppin. Okay. I ain't gonna go with this nonsense.
And Leroy Sims. We get to him a little later.
Leroy Sims. Who the hell is Leroy Sims? Who
plays for your team, sir? He plays for your team.
Oh, I'm not
Leroy Sims. Anyway,
his name is Jericho Sims.
Whatever. Yeah, it was the Walter Jericho. The Wolves came tumbling down in the dunk contest. But anyway, we get to that a little later. The Rams released Billy Wagner, Bobby Wagner, whatever his name is. Okay. Who do you think? Which team should pick him up in free agency?
Well, it's obvious that the man should be going to a contender.
Mm-hmm.
The Rams, I'm guessing and assuming that they are not a contender anymore. So not only are they released him, but now there are talks of Jalen Ramsey being traded.
Oh, it's about to
that means that this defense is either reloading or something else, or rebuilding or rebranding or whatever. But to answer your question, who would be perfect for Bobby Wagner? Ooh, that's a good question. One team I think he'd be perfect for would be the San Francisco 49ers. Perfect. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I give you two more choices. I'll give you San Francisco. I will give you Baltimore.
Oh God.
And the third team that I will absolutely give you would be the Denver Broncos. But I don't think that is the case. So I don't see the Broncos as a championship contender. So I would go with I wouldn't mind seeing them in Buffalo. I wouldn't mind it. Put him and Von Miller in the same group. Tre'Davious White in the backfield with a healthy Tre'Davious White, Jordan Poyer, Micah Hyde.
Well, who would you trade? What would you trade for
Well,
Jalen Ramsey?
you don't need you. Oh, Jalen Ramsey. Oh, let's see.
I could see him on being like a backup because I don't think there's anything wrong with
Jalen
that.
Ramsey as a backup.
No, I'm talking about Bobby
All-pro?
Wagner. I'm talking about Bobby Wagner.
Oh, Bobby Wagner. Backup for who? Bobby
Well,
Wagner is he's not like he's ancient. He still has a lot more years left. Let's not forget Von Miller's what 36, 37, and he can't tell other than injury.
well, I'm talking about the middle line, the linebackers for the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see him starting. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. Well, we'll see. But I wouldn't mind seeing them in Buffalo. If you talk about just championship contenders, maybe Cincinnati, maybe Kansas City, if it's possible. I can see more in the AFC than in the NFC. That would make sense. As long as he's not in the Eagles uniform or Cowboys uniform, we're good to go. I'm cool with it.
I could see Bobby Wagner on the Chiefs. I think that makes sense. If you want to win, if you want to win now.
Right. I see Jalen Ramsey with the Steelers. I can see it. They need a corner badly, not named Micah Fitzpatrick. I would love to see Jalen Ramsey with the Steelers with Mike Tomlin. Oh, that'd be perfect.
But do you consider the Steelers as a contender for a ring?
Defensively, yes. Offensively, no. So maybe
that's not a good fit for him. Need an evenly balanced team with a good defense and a good offense.
Don't want to say it, but I can see him in San Francisco also. You need corners.
What you saw about corner when you let him more be on the safety end?
You could let him do. You put him anywhere you want.
No, I'm saying like if you're just gonna start him as a cornerback, I mean, let's keep it 100. It's social discourse. Jalen Ramsey has been getting burnt.
I said it myself. I agree with you.
You said that yourself on this very show.
It's absolutely just
so would you go the Richard Sherman route, change his position to a safety, or have him play two positions at once?
Like a hybrid?
Like a hybrid. One play he's playing the corner, the next play he's playing safety.
No, I can see him being the position that he's been. Like I said, but it's only got to be with contenders.
It's not Ramsey Island anymore.
Even if it was, I can't see Ramsey going to an up and coming team. I can't see him going to a Chicago or Houston, or a non-contending team's only won 4 or 5 games. That doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying?
The Eagles.
What we talked about.
I know how much you don't like it, but the Eagles make sense too. The Eagles make sense.
No.
Brad Berry is a free agent, and he coached out a Super Bowl last year. Jalen Ramsey would not do that. He would not make that stupid move, that stupid holding. You're not holding on game.
So we're not going to forget.
What?
So we're not going to forget that Jalen Ramsey got burned. And if it wasn't for Aaron Donald getting to Joe Burrow a couple years ago in the Super Bowl, Jalen Ramsey got burnt by Jamar Chase on that fourth down. Joe Burrow flings that ball. We're having a whole different conversation. We're not talking about the Rams winning the Super Bowl like you so advertisedly
that's not what happened.
controversially
That's not what happened.
said. I know, but if you watch that play, Jalen Ramsey was cooked by Jamar Chase.
Okay.
But as you like to say, it was controversial. I don't agree with that, but nevertheless, I can only see Jalen Ramsey and Bobby Wagner going to contenders. Doesn't make any sense to me. I don't see him going anywhere to restart or retool a franchise. I can't even see him going to Green Bay.
He ain't going to the Giants.
You don't watch your mouth. I can't see him going to a team that. I cannot see him going to a team that, like I said, not going to retool. I can't even see him going to Green Bay. Why? Because you don't even know what the hell you're going to have with your own quarterback. You say you're done, and you're done with Aaron Rodgers, and that. And then next, what are you talking about after that? Oh, he's back from his sabbatical or his travel, whatever it is. No, you don't even know what kind of quarterback you want to have. I can also see Kansas City? Absolutely. Could I see him in New Orleans? No. New Orleans has everything but a damn quarterback. That's right, I said it. Oh wait, who's the quarterback? Oh, Andy Dalton.
Watch your mouth, sir. Watch your mouth.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's something I said?
You know what you said. Watch your mouth by Jalen. Watch him out. Jalen Ramsey's on the team. Watch him out. Jalen. Oh, that's not his name. James Winston.
Give me some Joe Pickens.
What? I had a brain fart.
Ain't no brain fart. I want to hear no excuses. You should give you.
James Winston is the quarterback for the New Orleans Saints.
Oh, boo-hoo. No, he's not.
Stop it.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Watch your mouth, sir. Watch your mouth.
I'm sorry. This is something I said.
Yes, watch your mouth.
Go ahead.
Oh, you're a hater. The Chiefs also named the offensive coordinator, and I have a big issue with this. Matt Nagy, who had the Chicago Bears job, who stunk up Chicago, is the new offensive coordinator after Eric Bieniemy, whatever his name is, departure. Bieniemy departure. What is your take on Matt Nagy being the new offensive coordinator for the Chiefs?
Interesting one, to say the least. I mean, I'm not going to sit around and say I don't see the Chiefs going back to the Super Bowl. Because you probably got your finger on the button just waiting on it.
Excuse me? What you just said?
I will. I said it's not like I'm not going to say that the Kansas City Chiefs will not go back to the playoffs. However, I've been saying that this is a big issue to me. I'm happy the man got hired by the Washington, and we'll see. What I'm saying is Matt Nagy? No. I mean, you see what he did with Chicago with Justin Fields. It just didn't add up. It didn't make really much of a sense.
Get the fuck out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of here!
How you gonna press the button before I even finish, sir?
Because I know where you're going.
Where am I going?
Oh, so you don't trust Andy Reid? Reid?
I didn't say that. I ain't got nothing to do with Andy Reid.
How did that nothing to do with Andy Reid?
Andy Reid
didn't co-sign on this? Yes, no question, sir.
Yes, he did.
Right. So you don't trust Andy Reid now? You just won another Super Bowl?
I'm not saying nothing to the man who just won a Super Bowl.
And are you questioning Pat Mahomes again?
No, I'm not.
It sound like it.
Are
you questioning Pat Mahomes?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I've learned my lesson the last time I did that. The man won MVP and won the Super Bowl. Okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm just saying that losing the enemy was a major mistake. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Matt Nagy is not the guy. We saw what he did with Justin Fields. He didn't really do much. He wasn't a really good head coach.
You
Obviously.
couldn't even do much with damn Justin Fields and Chicago Bears. You could have had Bill Parcells on the team. He could not do anything with Chicago Bears. So stop acting like Chicago Bears was a legit team, a contender.
That's not what I'm saying.
They would have did major things. It wasn't with Matt Nagy. Let's keep it real.
That's not what I'm saying.
So what are you saying, sir?
I was saying simply that Matt Nagy is not the choice to be offensive coordinator. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You could have gotten any other red core coordinator. It ain't this dude. I promise you, it's not Matt Nagy. I don't like the man reputation.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't a good head coach,
mm-hmm.
and I don't see him as being this good offensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
And it could become the detriment of the great Andy Reid.
Mm-hmm. A great what?
Detriment to the great Andy Reid.
Explain that. Explain to our audience what detriment means.
I don't want to explain it because it sounds so good coming out of my mouth, and I don't want to break it down. And it could become a great issue. It could become a detriment. To the great Patrick Mahomes. It's the saying that he may not go back to the Super Bowl. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. This could cost them. Go ahead.
Get the fuck out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of here!
All right, I'm done. Go ahead.
Stop the cap.
Go ahead.
You're unbelievable, man. You're unbelievable. Okay. First of all, everybody knows Andy Reid is running the show. And making this hiring for Matt Nagy to be the offensive coordinator. Everybody knows Andy Reid had to co-sign on this. And just to bring people in and into the light, Matt Nagy is not the only offensive coordinator. It is one of them. And it's reports that Andy Reid is going to be calling more of the plays. So, for you to sit here on this show and actually question the great Andy Reid and say that the great Pat Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs playoff berth can be in jeopardy is totally blasphemous, sir. You need to start disrespecting the Chiefs. You need to start disrespecting Pat Mahomes because they hired Matt Nagy. He does not have all the keys to the car. Everybody knows who got the keys to the car. And that's Andy Reid. And he's going to run this team like he's been running them the last couple of years and actually lead them. Could be the only repeat other than the great Tom Brady and the only Patriots. This could be another repeat next year. But I ain't going that far, but I'm saying Matt Nagy is not going to be calling all the plays. Number one, he's not the only offensive coordinator. There's one in the booth upstairs, okay? And then you get most that is reported that Andy Reid is going to be calling most of the plays. So I ain't questioning the Kansas City Chiefs and the great Pat Mahomes.
Yeah. All right.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Watch him out, sir. Watch him out.
Yeah. Did you just compare Tom Brady, that old geezer, to Patrick Mahomes?
First of all, what I said was this could be the only team that could repeat as world champions next season, other than the great Tom Brady, the GOAT, and the New England Patriots in 2002 and 3. Do you agree or disagree?
No, I don't agree with that.
That's
your opinion.
You're a hater, man.
I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. I like Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
do. What you talking about, Matt Nagy? Nobody care about no dang Matt Nagy. Nobody don't care.
that's what I'm
Like
saying,
this is like that is gonna make the team better. You obviously don't tell me that this makes the team better. Seriously,
bro. What I'm saying is he's not the only offensive coordinator.
I'm sure there are better ones.
There's one in the booth that can see the whole damn field. You know, there's more ones. You know, there's more one offense coordinator. You know that, right?
Probably. But I guarantee you there are better ones than the one they just hired. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Andy Reid is not going to give him the keys to the car.
Mm-hmm. Whatever.
Russell Wilson is in the news because it's reported that before he got traded to the Denver Broncos, that he wanted Pete Carroll fired. Now he sent out a tweet saying this is not true. Pete Carroll is like a father to me, and this and that, and all that good stuff and all that jazz.
Stop
Do you
cap.
do you believe Russell Wilson?
Hell no.
So he need to stop the
Goody
cap.
two shoe. Yeah, I need to stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
Floor's yours.
Russell. Come on, Russell. Stop this. We know you Mr. Goody Two Shoes. We know it. I was in the plane and my knees were working out, and I was doing this with my legs, and I was on the plane. I got like 2 hours of sleep, and then I came out, I was doing some stretching, so I felt really good. All right, Russ, come on, man. Come on, man. Just keep it a buck. Obviously, you were unhappy for the last 2 years about where the team was going. Team personnel was going on with Seattle, and that includes the head coach, Pete Carroll. Obviously, it is not a surprise to hear you say that you want to do that, because that is 100% true. Russ can lie about it all he wants to. He wanted him out. He wanted Pete Carroll out. He wanted somebody new, and if he wasn't going to get somebody new, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. This is Saucy Discourse. It was either going to be Russell Wilson want to be gone, and I guarantee he went to ownership like, it's either going to be Pete or it's going to be me. Simple. Obviously, they was not going to let Pete Carroll go. And then Russell was like, you know what? If you ain't going to let the coach go, then trade me. Because if this was not the case, Russell will still be there right now. And it clearly shows what kind of year Russell Wilson had last year. Crying out loud, bro. Daniel Jones had a better year than Russell Wilson. Ryan Tannehill had a better year than Russell Wilson. David Carr had a better year than Russell Wilson. And that is not even saying much. Brock Purdy, who was a 7th-round pick, Mr. Irrelevant, had a better year than Russell Wilson. Think about that for a second, ladies and gentlemen. Russell Wilson was a starting quarterback for pretty much the entire season. This past NFL season with the Denver Broncos. Brock Purdy was the 7th-round pick, Mr. Irrelevant, that had no chance of starting until injuries to Trey Lance, Jimmy Garoppolo happened. And Brock Purdy, up until this point of his offseason right now, has had a better season than, 6-7 games in his first rookie year than Russell Wilson had his entire year with the Denver Broncos. Simple. What I'm going to talk about.
I agree with you that Russell Wilson is capping.
Absolutely.
Stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
Yeah, he wanted Pete Carroll out. Those gonna make some changes because also not only Pete Carroll was the head coach, he was also the GM. So he was not bringing in weapons to actually help Russell Wilson to actually achieve. He actually was bringing no names and drafting no names who kept getting hurt and did nothing to do to help Russell Wilson. So I'm gonna call cap on Russell Wilson that he did want Pete Carroll gone, and the organization didn't make that move. He asked for a trade. There's no trade clauses that he had in his contract.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. Anything else in the NFL you want to touch on before we go to NBA?
No, I'm good. I'm done with the NFL because I don't want to tie this Aaron Rodgers crap because that's all he seems to want to talk about. I don't care no more.
Mhm.
I'm
All right.
waiting on the offseason. I'm waiting on the draft. So that's pretty much what it is.
We had the All-Star game, NBA All-Star game, All-Star weekend. Let's just start with Friday night. The what we call it the rookie and sophomore game, but they call it the U.S. versus the world, whatever, some shit like that.
No,
Anyway,
actually, that's not. They changed that.
they changed it.
Right. They had four different legends. I don't want to call them NBA legends, but four different known players, former players,
Oh, right.
that became coaches, and they drafted different players who are rookies and or sophomores. So each person had an 8-man roster for the team. I actually, truth be told, I actually like that concept. The whole USA versus the world thing was overlapping and kind of boring because lately there have been more players from the world, which is obviously includes Canada, rather than players playing for the USA.
Mm-hmm.
I like the concept of every former player becoming a coach and drafting up team players. It's obviously there are a lot more rookies drafted, and rookies these days are playing a lot better on a daily basis, and I'm cool with that. I don't really care for the celebrity game. I don't.
Yeah, me either.
I
I
have
don't care.
no care for the celebrity. Never care for it. Nice couple people. Glad to see it. I'm very glad to see it. But really not much to talk about. I have a problem with the All Star game. I have a major problem with the All Star. And
Wait.
what? What happened?
Oh, you want to talk about the slam dunk contest? You want to talk about that? You want to talk about because we had a bet going on. We had a bet going on, and you said that Leroy Sims,
It's Jericho Sims.
Leroy Sims. I don't give a damn. His last name is Sims. You said this man can fly out the gym. You picked him to be the winner of the slam dunk contest, and this man stuck up the joint. Typically, like a New York Knicks.
Well, first of all, watch your mouth.
Well,
Watch your mouth.
excuse me.
See, now ain't none of the excuse. Okay, watch your mouth.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. See, I knew this was coming.
Mm-hmm.
I knew this was coming.
Mm-hmm.
That's why That's really why we want to talk about the
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't help. You couldn't help.
Yeah,
yourself.
you didn't want to talk about it because your Nick stuck up the joint.
First of all, no, nobody stuck up nothing. Okay.
Oh, excuse me. Did you see Julius Randle in the 3-point contest?
Okay. Did you see Kevin Herter in the 3-point contest?
Who?
Did you see Kevin Herter in the 3-point contest?
Kevin Hart? Who? What?
Kevin Herter.
Who the hell is that?
From exact. The white boy.
I ain't picking to win.
I ain't picking to win either.
Okay, what's
The
the
fact
point?
that Kevin Hart made more threes in an All-Star game, 3-point shootout contest than Kevin Herter did from the Sacramento Kings. If you don't know who it is, watch the video again. You only had 5, 6, but you want to talk about Julius Randle?
Yeah, because he had no damn business being in a damn 3-point contest. Who cares?
All, but he had more points than Kevin Herter did. You say what you want. You say what you want.
Oh, okay.
Say what you want.
All right. Okay.
Say what you want.
Oh, yeah,
He's like, you know what?
Oh, yeah, one person. One person.
He gave it a shot. He gave it a shot.
Yeah,
he gave it a shot.
Yeah.
I said, don't be surprised, but I said he was gonna make the next round. That didn't happen. That's cool. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I had no problem with that.
Get back to the dunk contest. What happened? Because Obi Teller won last year, and that was a disgusting. That was disgusting. That's disgusting. Dunk contest. It's Obi Teller.
Damn it. It's Obi. Top in.
You won last year, did he? Yeah.
Yes, he did. It was the worst
dunk contest
of all time. This one was actually not bad.
Yeah, it was better than last year. I'll tell you that.
I mean, that's true.
It's always better when a Nick not winning.
However, I have no question. I have no idea what the hell Jericho Sims was thinking of.
Uh-huh.
And both dunkers. Not first one, both of them.
Uh-huh.
They were stupid. They didn't get the crowd moving.
Wasn't the same dunk.
At this point, I don't know and I don't care. I don't know and I don't care. I was
Oh
just
man.
as confused as anybody else. I was
Uh-huh.
damn sure confused. I don't know. I don't know what the man was thinking, but I am happy that Matt McClung won. I'm extremely happy that Matt McClung won. The man has been doing his thing since high school. Yeah, a few dunks, nice dunks in Georgetown, but nevertheless, he did his part. He did put on the show, and he did what he was supposed to do. Like I said, I don't know what the hell happened with Jericho Sims. I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know what the concept coming at. Spike Lee could have had a better dunk contest than Jericho Sims. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. That was probably one of the worst performances in a dunk contest I've ever seen.
Uh-huh.
That's all you're gonna get from me. That's it.
Oh, okay.
He is a better.
just
He
give-
is a better in-game dunker than he is a dunker. Period. That's it.
Leroy Sims stuck at the damn joint.
Jericho.
And there's no
Here we
excuses,
go.
sir.
Here we
There
go.
is no excuses. Okay, because excuse me, don't you have ex-Nick players that won the dunk contest? His own teammate last year. I mean, you can call him. I mean, you can text him. I couldn't practice any dunks. No. You can get no counsel from him. Okay. Then you have Nate Robinson, who's a multi-time slam dunk champion. Salute to him. I give him props. You gonna reach out to Nate Robinson? He ain't doing nothing. He's not the
What
big
you
three.
gonna do?
The big three ain't
What
started
he
yet.
gonna do? Dunk over him? What you gonna dunk over Nate Robinson?
I'm
He gonna dunk over Nate
saying,
Robinson?
get some knowledge. Okay, I ain't saying for him to actually beat in a contest with him. I'm just saying to get some knowledge from a 3-time stand dunk champion. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, the man that's always in Management Garden. Every time I go, where's John Starks at? Where was he? I mean, he could have reached out to John Starks. The man wasn't. He's participated in the dunk contest before. They didn't win it, but he
What
participated
does
before.
this have to do with John Starks?
Okay, he could have
This your
reached
problem.
out.
No, it's your problem.
Could have reached out.
You always want to. You like irritating Knicks fans. You always like bringing up the past. You never want to bring the present.
That irritate me.
No. Why does it irritate you? You're not a Knicks fan.
That get on my damn nerves. That's why it irritate me. That's why.
Y'all?
That's the problem.
Who's y'all?
That's the problem.
Who's
You're Knicks
y'all?
fans. You're stinking Knicks fans. I get on my damn.
No,
I'm talking about my diehard Knicks
no.
fans like you. I'm not talking about you just moved
Right.
to New York and been here for like 2-3 years and become a Knicks fan. I'm talking about the diehard day one New York Knicks fans that buy the merch like you. Them stinking hats. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm talking about the one that actually buys seats and tickets like that damn Spike Lee. Yeah.
Watch your mouth.
Disgusting.
Watch your mouth.
Disgusting. Who actually
your mouth.
support this rat
Watch your mouth,
infested,
sir.
roast
Watch your mouth,
infected
sir. Watch your mouth, sir.
virus
Watch your
he
mouth,
calls
sir.
the New York
Watch your
Knicks.
mouth, sir.
It's
Watch
disgusting.
your mouth, sir.
Disgusting.
You're a hater. You're a hater. That's what
I
You're a hater.
hate on what? Can you give me one thing I hate on Knicks about? What I hate on
You
Knicks
hate
about?
on the fact that you have family members and
That's not
friends.
hating.
It is hating.
That's a fact.
You just want. You know why you hate? Because you deep down inside, you want to be with us.
Oh.
You want to be one of us. That's what it's about. You want to be
Good
one of
try.
us. That's cool.
Good try that one. Good try.
Cool.
Get the fuck out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of here!
That was a good one. Please.
Nah, ain't not a good one. Deep
That was
down
a good
inside,
one.
you a Knicks
Good
fan.
one. I ain't no damn Knicks fan. Please.
You're a Knicks fan. It's all
Never
right.
been
It's
a
all
Knicks
right.
fan,
But it's
sir.
all right. It's okay.
Born and
Jeff.
raised as a Chicago
Exactly.
Bulls fan with the great Michael
Oh,
Jordan, who
really?
actually kicking it out the playoffs every damn year. Okay,
Yeah,
and
he's
your '90s
alright.
teams that
He's
you actually
alright.
blow it about all the time that did nothing. When they actually went to the finals. They actually stuck up the joint because Pat Riley couldn't
Here
take
we
out John
go.
Starks.
Here we go.
I'm giving facts, sir. I'm giving facts. Okay. Leroy Sims had no excuses. He could have reached out to ex-New York Knicks slam dunk contest winners like a player that's on his team right now who won last year, even though it sucked last year. But he could have reached out to him and actually got some ideas. Could have reached out to Nate Robinson. Okay, you could have reached the hell. You could have prayed to Skywalker, whoever's there, Kenny Skywalker. We could have reached out to him. Okay, but did he do that? No. He stuck at the damn joint, did the same dunk twice. And the second time he did the dunk, tried to do the Vince Carter dunk, his left elbow wasn't even in the damn rim all the way. This is what you do, man. This is what New York Knicks do. They actually stink up the joint with the spotlight is on them. I don't want to hear nothing. First of all, I want to see any more New York Knicks in the slam contest for the next couple of years. Just give me 2 years. 2 years. I want to see no Nick player in a slam dunk contest in the next 2 years. Okay, stuck with the joint. First of all, Opie Teller should actually defended his title. But no, he wasn't around. No, he didn't want to do that. He was scared. Yeah, stage fright like it did last year, missing all them damn dunks. You should have got the damn trophy in the first place, okay? If the other three didn't stink up the damn joint, okay? I don't hear no excuses when it comes to the stinking New York Knicks, disgusting rat, roach infested, virus contaminated organization as the New York Knicks. They stink. Get on my nerves. I hear that. As for the All-Star game,
Are you done?
I'm done. I'm done. I'm
Why you
going to the
done
All-Star
hating?
game now. I'm going to Sunday night. Okay.
God.
First of all, let me just say this. The All-Star game, that was horrendous. This is one of the worst All-Star games in the history of All-Star games. First of all, like I get the whole charity thing. It worked the first couple of years. Okay, charity thing. I don't think that's anything they should actually take out in the All-Star game on Sunday. Give it to charity. Be Robin Hood all you want. Give it to charity. Okay. My problem is I like the playground thing where you actually pick your team in that very moment.
I have no problem. I have no problem with that.
Took a
I have
long
no problem with that.
took a little bit long time, but I liked it. I liked it.
I have no
Okay,
problem with
give
that
you
at
that
all.
playground feel. The problem is they have to make the All-Star game meaningful.
Yes.
Other than charity, just like the MLB did with their All-Star game. Whoever wins the AL or the NL, whoever wins would get home court advantage in the finals. If
Right.
they make a change like if the NBA make a change like that, what the MLB did, I think the game would be more
A lot.
competitive.
Yeah.
Be more competitive.
Yeah. Because right now, excuse me, the basketball NBA All-Star game is still the best. But in terms of competition, as much as people don't want to admit it, and I probably am one of those people, the MLB All-Star game, they get it right. They might be the best in terms of competition, in terms of All-Star games. I'd have to watch the NHL All-Star games. I'm not saying I don't care. I'm not going to disrespect hockey fans. But in terms of All-Star games, the MLB gets it right. If you are like, okay, obviously me and you are NBA fans. Obviously, like, what year was it when it was so competitive? Was it the year that we lost Kobe, 2020, before the pandemic? That was the last great All-Star game. Everybody played hard. The best played against the best. The points mattered. The fouls. Even everybody from Kyle Lowry to Chris Paul was taking charges in the All-Star game. Think about what I just said. They were taking charges at an All-Star game. Right now, we're looking at scores is 196 to 237. What? What? I understand people don't want to get hurt. I had the understanding of that. But damn it, you got that. That's why you had low management the whole damn year. I want to watch the All-Star game like I watched it in 2000 in New York. Shaq, Kobe, Vince Carter, Allen Iverson.
98.
It was all good, right? McGrady. It was all good in the first half. We understand it was all about the fun and entertaining the fans. But in the second half, shit got real. Even during those times in the first half, at least somebody was playing some damn defense. Now ain't nobody playing defense. Everybody just shoot from half court because everybody want to be like Steph Curry and Dave Dowd. And then I understand the point of charity. I understand it. I have no problem with it. I like the charity thing. but make the shit meaningful like it used to be. That's my problem. And I'm pretty sure a lot of NBA hardcore fans like they stopped watching the All Star game. This is the first time in a long time I didn't watch an All Star game Sunday night. I didn't watch. Why? Because I knew there'd be no defense. Nobody's gonna play hard. And with the aspect of charity, other than that, everybody's shooting from half court from the logo as if they Stephen Dame.
The only one that played defense was LeBron, and that was on one play, and he actually got hurt and was out the rest of the All Star game.
I mean, come on, bro. I mean, come on.
Jason Tatum had like 55 points.
Which is fine, all right? The man got hot. He got buckets, but 90% of the time in those points, he was dead open.
That's what I'm saying.
No one wasn't guarding him across the damn. As soon as he crossed half court, no one was trying to guard him. I have a problem with that.
The shots. Go ahead. No, I'm saying the shots. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
If I'm going to draft the best players in the world on my team, I just don't want you to just give me buckets. I want you to play D. Act like you want to be here. That's problem number one. Problem number two. Don't ever host the All-Star game in Utah ever again.
That was the first time in like 20 years.
And it should be a last time. Another thing NBA should do, host NBA All-Star games in cities that matter. And I'm not disrespecting the cities, but if I want the celebrities to be the best of the best and show up to watch a sport that they love, because they're there for the playoffs, they're there through the season, they're there opening night, hell, some of them there preseason. Salt Lake City is a place that I'm not thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Let's go out of bounds here. Like, have an All-Star game in Mexico. Have an All-Star game in Jamaica, Senegal. Have it in Toronto. Well, you already had it in Toronto. Have it in. I'm not going to say China because that's a whole different ballgame. We know what happened. COVID. Have it in an international playing with Dominican Republic, Haiti, Puerto Rico. Y'all go. You have the Mexico games every year of the season. Y'all talking about expanding an NBA team in Mexico, which is still mind-boggling to me when you have Seattle just waiting for another All-Star, for another team to be there. Have the All-Star game in cities that fucking matter. New York, Miami, Atlanta, LA, of course, Vegas. You haven't had one since 2006. You still don't have an NBA team. Have it in. Obviously, you had it in Texas when you had the largest crowd in history. Hell, have a game in DC. I'm cool with that. Have it in Miami. There's people gonna show up in Miami for that weekend. And I'm not talking about just on the court, I'm talking off the court too. Have the damn thing in cities that fucking matter again. Make us fans be hyped about the All-Star game. We were more hyped about Saturday than we were actually Sunday. Tell me I'm not wrong, Jeff.
Well, here's since I work for the NBA, right? And these type of things get brought up all the time when it comes to international. It has been talks about internationally hosting the All-Star game, and it just depends where, because college basketball does it in like the Bahamas and stuff like that. But the only thing is that in those markets there is not a lot of money. Now, when it comes to like big markets like New York, California, Miami, and stuff like that, the All-Star Games is hosted all the time. The problem is that other owners, who for Indiana and Utah, all those small markets, they complain on the goddamn time because like look here, y'all can bring the All-Star game here and actually build up the economy for that actually weekend. So the NBA has focused their attention of going to Midwest places like that to actually smaller markets to actually help them cities and actually give them a fair share of actually bringing the
Right.
All-Star game there. Listen,
Right.
I was at work once, and then Larry Bird showed up with with the rest of the owners for the Indian NBA for the Indiana Pacers. Yo, they had cheerleaders out there. This is the front of the NBA building on 51st Street and
But
Fifth Avenue.
I
He had
remember
a
this. He came. He had a race car, right?
yes, he had a
Yeah,
race
yeah,
car.
yeah. I remember. I
And we was
remember.
all outside and it was protesting. Hey, look, bring the All-Star game to Indiana. Everybody knows Indiana is nothing but Dead Sea. Dead Sea. There is no reason to go to Indiana. Just to go. The only reason why I want to go to Indiana is to go see Michael Jackson's house. That's it. The house he grew up in. Nothing
I
else.
was about to take it to Gary, Indiana, and take it to the trap. See what
Exactly. That's the only reason why I want to go to Indiana to go see the house the Jacksons grew up in. That's it. Other than that, ain't nothing going on but the rent. Okay, so
I think one. I mean, interrupt. I think one good city. There are two cities for me that should host All Star game. City number one, Memphis would be perfect. Memphis would be perfect.
Oh yeah.
Dark side, the whole scenery downtown Memphis. Cool.
Here's the problem with that.
What's the problem?
They hosted the Memphis before, right? And
what year was it?
It's probably like mid 2000s, early 2000s.
Right. Nobody remembers it.
Yeah, but here's why they haven't been in a long time. Whatever is the All-Star game weekend, it's Mardi Gras. And a lot goes on behind the scenes when it's time for Mardi Gras. Trust me, because the last listen every year, a whole bunch of people get fired after All-Star weekend. They overspend the company card. They always wind up in a venue with a bunch of other coworkers and be drunk as shit. And they always doing some inappropriate stuff. Listen, every time, and you can ask daddies about this. Every time is an All-Star weekend, whatever city you want to name, we get the emails to cut off their access to the NBA buildings, not only in New York, New Jersey, but internationally. And they messed up. But going to Mardi Gras, listen, it's a lot. It's a lot of liability.
I mean,
but that's what goes on behind the scenes.
It is what it is.
Just to give you a sneak peek, if you will.
It is what it is. Because eventually they're going to go back to California. Eventually you're going to go back to Miami. All that stuff you just talked about, you mean y'all was just in Miami?
Bro, you know how many people got fired in Miami? And don't even start about Vegas. Vegas, the last time they had the All-Star game in Vegas, bro, it was like shootouts on the strip.
It was 2006, someone say?
Yes. I had people at the job.
No.
About 6, 7, yeah. I had people who worked there. I ain't worked for them until 2015, but I had people who been there and actually been to the last love, and they said there was people shooting on the strip because they get in certain venues and events,
right,
or couldn't get tickets. It was that dangerous out there in Vegas. So there's just a lot goes on behind the scenes of where they want to go. That's what I'm saying.
I understand it.
Internationally,
my issue
it's a lot of
but
it's a lot.
See, you would have been perfect. I would say have it in Jamaica, Trinidad, Tobago. Not Senegal. What's the name of the green and white flags? Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, if I mess up your country flag, I apologize. Green and white country flag. No, it's not Ghana. Did I say Senegal? Is it Senegal?
We have
Nigeria.
an office.
Nigeria.
Okay,
Nigeria.
We have an office in Senegal. That's what the African League play at. That's their main office.
Right. Nigeria.
Yeah.
No, it's so perfect. You had the perfect lineup for Saturday night performances. You had Burna Boy. You had Thames. You had who was the third person that was there? Or was it just them two? Burna Boy, Thames.
I don't know
if it was Wizkid.
I don't know the people.
They are They are soca. It's one of the hottest songs in the world.
Mhm.
Free Your Mind from Thames. So you have these songs that are hits on the radio. Problem was this Saturday, the performance in Utah was so dead. Why? Because it's in freaking Utah. There's no after party going on in Utah. You heard what Shaq and Chuck said.
Oh no, that's not true.
You know, you heard the crowd. The crowd was pumped. I'm not talking about the crowd in the front. I'm talking about the back end. Like I'm talking about the crowd in the back end. Can you imagine it be Toronto in a different city or a country? Oh, that'd be a whole different ballgame.
No, there are after hours spots to go to in Utah.
Oh, please. Shaq and Chuck said it best. He was like, I ain't never ordered so much room service in my life. Chuck said
It depends where you go.
They close early out there. Remember, the time difference is different. Obviously, we're in the East Coast, so it's 11 o'clock over here. Out there, it could be only like 7 o'clock. Remember, the games and they show it at a different time zone. So the time zone is completely different.
And I
So
saying that's
everything
not
closed
true.
out early.
But, yeah, things still close early, but there are places to go. Trust me, I seen the pictures.
Okay.
And here's your point about having it in Africa, the time zone. Will you watch the NBA All-Star game at 12 noon?
It's at 8 o'clock at night. I got you. Yeah.
Time zone is off. So that's why they have like basketball borders and all that stuff with all the Mexico and other games like that. That's why they have like separate events. But the All-Star game, they will never do it. In London, they will never do it. In Africa, they will never do it like overseas like that because of time zones.
I was just saying the only other city is Seattle. They deserve a basketball city. They deserve a basketball team again. I would love to see the Supersonics come back.
They got to bring the Sonics.
I would love to see the Supersonics. They have to bring the Sonics back. It just makes so much sense. Or if you're going to have it in Vegas, having it in a new Raiders Stadium. You want to do the same thing the Cowboys did about 10, 12 years ago. There you go. Or having it in SoFi. WrestleMania's having it.
Yeah,
that's perfect.
Yeah, that can happen.
That's a beautiful ass stadium. That can absolutely happen.
Yeah, actually, they have that in California at SoFi Stadium.
Right.
It just it's what the NBA is trying to do is just more about sharing the wealth.
Right.
Not just going to Chicago, New York, California, Miami. They're trying to touch every single state. And also every single owner that's on that board of directors wants an all-star game in a city.
Right. I understand about the youth. And
politics.
Politics. I understand. Yeah. But there's certain cities that I believe are made for all-star games. You don't think of Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm sorry. I just don't. I mean, I heard the vibe out there and watching the game, and it was like everything was dead. Does that have to do with the game? Probably, possibly, because nobody won't play no damn defense. Everybody will shoot threes from half court. But other than that, it didn't feel like a true all-star game. That's my only concern.
Yeah, I mean,
okay, next year is going to Indiana, like you said. Only reason why what's the first thing people think of Indiana? And I'm not saying the Pacers. Michael Jackson. It's Gary, Indiana. It's Original Gangsters. Those are the three things coming to mind. Yeah. No disrespect to Larry Bird, no disrespect to Ron Artest or Steven Jackson or the crew or time.
And it's the actually birthplace of the Klan.
Right. So, that's one, yeah. I don't think people trying to ride up to Indiana like, hey, here we go. I don't know. I just don't know. But I think things need to be changed in terms of the game of the All-Star game before people are completely tuned out and won't care about it.
Agreed. Let's get to these power rankings real quick. NBA power rankings.
Sure, let's do that.
So there's a lot of blasphemous at number one.
Here we go. A
lot of blasphemous.
Why is it blasphemous? Why is it blasphemous, sir?
One.
Why is it blasphemous
right now?
I know. I already know who number one. I know. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go. It's all
You
right.
see this? The Milwaukee Bucks is number one, 41-17.
I'm sorry, they have just won 13 straight in a row, and you're saying that's not impressive, and they don't
No,
deserve to be number one.
no,
What world you living in?
look at the cheaters. That's all.
No, you're just bitter. That's what it is.
No, they
It's personal.
just cheaters.
Anything Milwaukee for you is personal.
No.
I need you to realize that.
No,
Anything with you, the man, do you know he got hurt tonight?
good.
Yeah. Look at you. See, you said we do not celebrate people getting hurt on here. Sir.
God don't like ugly. You heard Kyrie Irving, didn't you? And that's why he got a toe ligament in his wrist.
Let
He got hurt
it
tonight.
go.
I ain't letting nothing go.
Sir.
I ain't letting nothing go.
Let it.
Anyway, let's go number two.
You just petty. You petty.
I give you
Yes, you
facts,
petty.
sir. Facts.
There ain't no facts. Nobody cares about your facts. They
Facts.
old.
Watch him
Nobody
out,
cares no more.
Watch him out.
He never hurt Kyrie Irving. He never cheated.
Yes, he did.
Nothing, okay?
Yes, he
No,
did. He
didn't.
doesn't want to admit it.
It's nothing to admit. You just want to admit that you. Whatever. Move on. Go ahead.
The Boston Celtics is number 2, 42-17.
Yes.
That's right.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's right. That's fine.
I believe they should have been number 1, but
with you.
Denver Nuggets is number 3. Do you agree or disagree?
Yes, I do. The best team in the West. I don't see what the problem is.
I have no issue. The Philadelphia 76ers, 38-19. Do you agree?
I have no
number
issue.
4.
I have no issue with Philadelphia. They are a top 5 team, regardless of East or West. Yeah, they're there. They are there.
The Cleveland Cavaliers, 38-23. Do you agree at number 5?
I think that's okay. Even though they got blown out tonight, that probably will change. But yeah, that's okay. That's fine. But you should not be getting blown out. You should not be getting blown out by Atlanta. I'm sorry.
I think the Grizzlies should be ahead of the Cavaliers.
Grizzlies been struggling the last couple of weeks for the All-Star game. Steven Adams ain't back, but I understand health issues. The Grizzlies they're there, but they're not the best team in the West no more. That's pretty much a dub. But that seeding is okay. If you want to switch it, I have no problem with that either.
Los Angeles Clippers, 33-28. They just added Russell Westbrook. First of all, what do you think of the? This is disgusting. Why I'm saying this.
First of all, finish the question.
It's disgusting.
Finish the question.
Anyway, what is your take on Russell Westbrook signing with the Los Angeles?
That's such a good question. Because I tried to tell you. We sat here, lad. Ain't no all nothing. We sat here. We talked about it. You said the Clippers or the Heat. I say Clippers or the Heat. You said the Clippers would be that team. And I told you this shit is a fit. And who signed off on Who signed off on Russell Westbrook being official on the scene? It was Kawhi Leonard. It was my man Playoff P. Why, ladies and gentlemen?
Pandemic.
Because the year, first of all, it's playoff. Watch him out.
I don't know about that. He haven't been that long.
It's Playoff P, sir. Now, I was so rudely interrupted.
Watch him out.
I was saying that, yes, Playoff P signed off on this. He wanted Russell Westbrook on the team because, first of all, they don't have a true point guard. Number one. Number two, Russell Westbrook gets to be a starter again. And then you have two of the best two-way players in the game. That is Playoff P and Kawhi Leonard. So now you have an experienced roster. You have 2 stars on the team. You have a potential 6-man in the year, Norman Powell. You have one of the top 5 coaches in the league. Time is over. Games is over. It's time to do what you got to do and push up on this Western Conference and show everybody what's up. Clippers is here, baby. Playoff P is coming. Kawhi Leonard is coming.
First of all, this is disgusting.
That's not disgusting.
That's disgusting. Disgusting. But, you know,
Stop hating.
It either going to work or it's going to blow up right in the Clippers' face.
Mm-hmm. They gonna blow up no way.
Are the Clippers gonna get a different Russell Westbrook than what we see the last couple of years? We don't know that yet. Time is remain to be seen. Okay,
So
now Kawhi Leonard is he gonna play? Is he gonna play now? Is he gonna play
he's been
more?
playing.
And
He's
try
been
to get.
playing basketball.
Excuse me.
Absolutely.
Excuse me.
Absolutely.
Excuse me.
Absolutely.
Excuse me.
Absolutely.
Is he gonna
What?
play more?
Absolutely.
Okay, with Russell Westbrook and Pandemic P to get a chemistry going, or he's gonna be missing?
Absolutely.
Oh, he's not gonna play the next 2 years. I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
First of all,
Okay,
watch him out. Watch him out. Watch him out. Be
excuse me.
respectful.
Did he play?
Be respectful.
He's just played the most games he played the last couple of years. I don't want to hear that. Okay,
I don't
the
see
man
no
has
problem.
been mystery closed. You want to call out Anthony Davis? Okay, you should call out Kawhi Leonard. Okay, the man haven't played in 2 years. Then you want to show up at Dallas Cowboys game eating popcorn and stuff like that. I want to hear that.
I don't see what's problem.
Disgusting. Still on that damn money.
Stop hating on my man Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, please.
Stop hating on Kawhi Leonard.
He's stealing money for New Balance. He's stealing money.
Here we go.
He's stealing money for the damn Clippers. Okay.
He's the king of LA, sir.
Please.
He's the king of LA.
You gotta get a ring first, sir. Get a ring first in LA.
He's the king of LA.
That's how much check. It was LeBron. Okay, like because you want a ring.
Not
in LA.
King of LA. Okay.
Watch him out, sir. At the end of the day, okay, this is a good fit for Russell Westbrook, and this is a good I got you back moment for Russell Westbrook. But the key question is, can he come through and be the Russell Westbrook as we know him throughout the years? That's all. That's what I'm saying. And how will Ty Lue offensively will have this Clippers team playing more up tempo? What are you doing?
You'll figure it out.
It remains to be seen. All right, let's go to number 8 power ranking. Number 8 power ranking is God. New York fucking Knickerbockers.
Watch mouth.
Go ahead.
What's
33 is number 8, sir.
No, number
Go
8.
ahead.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to tell this hater to my left that we coming, baby. We coming, and we just no. Sit your back down. Sit your butt back down. Oh, so you know what? That's cool. You can walk off, hater. You can walk off. Because you know why? Because just like tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I've been trying to tell my blasphemous friend that New York is coming, baby. And just like tonight, my man Julius Randle set a career high of 47 points. I don't care if it's against Washington. Washington is trash these days. My Knicks is hot. We won 5 out of the last 6. We have currently won 4 straight. 13 of our last, I believe, 13 out of the last 15. Julius Randle's hot. Jalen Brunson, who should have been an all-star. I don't care what anybody say. Julius Randle should have been an all-star. I'm sorry, Jalen Brunson should have been an all-star. Okay? I believe Mitchell Robinson came back tonight, did his thing. Ladies and gentlemen, people don't want to admit it, but the New York Knicks are coming. They're coming, baby. We coming. All right? Now, I'm not sitting here saying we're going to get first seed, second seed, third seed. But 4 and 5 are very, 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 very possible right now. And the fact that the NBA world and the power rankings have finally shown us the respect that we deserve. Tom Thibodeau's doing this thing. The great addition of Josh Hart. Proudly wearing number 3, as he should. That's cool. I see the resemblance, as he should. A better rebounder.
Picked the wrong number.
Watch him out on the white hairs. What you guys say? Okay. The fact that we are currently a top 10 team in the league. Oh, does my heart so good. Okay. We might have a coach of the year back to back in Tom Thibodeau. Julius Randle could be all NBA for second team. Jalen Brunson could be all NBA second team, maybe third. And the fact that my team is winning, we are hot right now. We coming, baby. I believe we could be any team in the league right now with the play we playing. I'm not sitting here saying nothing about the playoffs, but I am saying we're going to get past the first round. I don't care what my friend says. You can hate it all you want to. Now let me get my Knicks hat in my jersey real quick because I got to put this on. I got something for my boy to see. Because we here, baby.
Are you
Top
done?
10 in the league.
Are you done with
Go
that
ahead. Go ahead.
blasphemous that just came out of your
Go
mouth?
ahead. Go
Are you
ahead. Go ahead,
done?
hater.
Are
Go
you
ahead,
kidding
hater.
me?
Go
Yeah,
ahead, hater. Go
excuse
ahead.
me. This
Go
is
ahead, hater.
only entering the second half of the season.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, your little Knicks been a little run before the All-Star break. Yeah, congratulations. Okay, but at the end of the day, it's about the results. Okay, now you want to sit here and say, now Todd Thibodeau deserved to be coach of the year. Really? Because I could remember a couple of episodes ago you wanted Tibbs out of here. Now all of a sudden he's a coach of the year candidate. Really? Really? And then you want to talk about Josh Hart, who actually picked the wrong number. Okay, that actually contaminated curse number 3, because the
Watch
last
your
person
mouth.
who actually
Watch your
wore it
mouth.
was
Watch your mouth.
Stephon Marbury. Okay,
Watch
what
your
did he
mouth,
do for
sir.
New York? What did he do for New York? Okay, and then before that, it was that sticking John Starks
Watch your mouth, sir.
who
Watch your
actually
mouth, sir.
embarrassed and
Let it
actually
go. Let it go.
excuse me,
Let it
Sherry,
go.
zip
Such
it.
a hater.
Okay, zip it. Okay, who
Such
actually
a
didn't
hater.
do anything
All you
in
talk
Game
about is the
7 of the
past.
finals in 1994.
Oh,
I
here
don't want
we
to hear
go.
that. You got
Here we
oh, yeah,
go.
Jalen Brunson. Oh my God, he deserved to be an All-Star.
Oh, my
Okay, no,
Lord.
the rules are 2 Knicks cannot be All-Stars. Okay, only one, and the coaches actually pick Julius Randle. So you deal with the other coaches and all that with Jalen Brunson not being an All-Star. Cause the rule is only one Nick can be, because we only contaminated the whole All-Star game. Okay, only one can do that. Okay, and number 4. Oh, you want to talk about Julius Randle? Okay, what Julius Randle you gonna get if you do make the playoffs? Now I'm hoping and praying that the New York Knicks make the playoffs. Forget the damn,
Oh,
forget the
we're
damn
making the
playing game.
playoffs.
Forget
Oh, we
the
making
damn
playoffs.
playing game. Okay,
Top 4,
but
baby. Top 4.
it's a possibility you
Top
might
4.
be in the playing game, but
Top
forget the
4.
playing game. You'll be top 4. Okay,
Top 4. Top 4,
let's
baby.
say the Knicks are
Maybe
top
3.
4. I won't go that far, but let's say the Knicks are a top 4 or 5 team in the Eastern Conference. That's great. That's great. That's great. But it's all about matchups and who you go up against. Okay, because the last time y'all was in the playoffs against the Atlanta Falcons, excuse me,
Atlanta
the Hawks.
Hawks.
I know it's a
Look
damn
at
bird.
you.
I know it's one of them damn birds. The Atlanta Hawks with Trey Ice. Okay, Mr. Freeze. Okay, freezing out Gotham City. Actually beating your team 4-1. Yes, I won one game. One game, your first playoff win since what, 2012? And y'all want to actually parade on 34th Street and create traffic and stuff like that? Like y'all want a damn championship? You had Walt Clyde Frazier, tears in his eyes with them damn nutcracker suits. That you actually won one game? That's serious. One game. Now you sitting here on this very show. So, oh, my Knicks is here. We're going to be top 5. Okay, we're going past the first round. Are you sure? Are you sure? Then the commercial. Raise your hand if you're sure. Are you sure? I just want to put that reality check in back of your mind, because soon as you put your faith in your New York Knicks, they're gonna let you down. Now let's say the Knicks actually get past the first round. Okay, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna flood 34th Street again because they got their first playoff series for 2012. I mean, are you kidding me? How can we gonna see the same thing we saw 2 years ago? They're gonna actually flood the 34th Street and actually block more traffic, like 34th Street need more traffic blocked. Because they won one playoff series, and actually the second round they get bumped because they're not getting past the second round. This is what y'all do. They're gonna have everybody so man. That's what you're gonna have Tracy Morgan showing up. You're gonna have Fat Joe showing up. Hey, Kim Walker gonna be in the house too. Kim Walker gonna be out. He's gonna be on the bench.
That's right.
He's gonna be behind the bench with his little pom pom waving stuff. He's gonna be there. Chris Rock gonna be there. Ben Stiller gonna be there. Everybody who's of course Spike Lee gonna be there. Anybody who's a stinking New York Knicks fan, who's been a Knicks fan since day one, growing up with that contamination in their own cradle, okay, is gonna be there. And what's gonna happen? As soon as you start cheering for them, they're gonna let you down. That's the end results of the New Jersey Knicks. Okay, at the end of the day, the Knicks could be ranked number 8. They be ranked. They could be ranked number 1. But just wait and lay back and see how things is gonna play it out, because it ain't gonna be no W at the end of the day. There's gonna be depression. There's gonna be a lot of tears. There's gonna be a lot of frustration. Just like I said to you in the beginning of the season. You just wait. You just wait. Moving on.
All you're gonna do is hate, sir. That's fine.
Please. Number 9, the Phoenix Suns is number 9. Do you agree with the Phoenix Suns being number 9?
Fine. That's fine. That's
fine. Number 10 is the Sacramento Kings. Do you agree with that?
Oh yeah, like that beat. They should be higher.
32 and 25?
Absolutely. No, did you expect the Sacramento Kings to be in the 3rd seed in the Western Conference? Hell no.
No.
Hell no. Like that damn beam and Mike Brown's coach of the year. I mean, there's really not more to talk about.
Hey man, you just said Thibodeau should be.
I said he's a candidate for coach of the year. I didn't say he should win it.
No.
Like Mike Brown should absolutely win it. Absolutely.
Well, at least you got sense.
Of course I have sense.
Anyway, moving on. The Dallas Mavericks is number 11. Do you agree?
I'm sorry?
The Dallas Mavericks is number 11.
They're okay. I need to see more Kyrie and Luka playing together. Other than that, they're fine.
Next is number 12.
I ain't rooting for them to become them bombs. Just only a matter of time, baby. Just only a matter of time.
Watch my
Till they nose dive into that pathetic ocean that is Brooklyn.
Watch your mouth, sir.
And they have nothing else. They ain't nothing to watch. What am I supposed to watch?
Ain't nothing to watch across the bridge either. You're gonna be disappointment too. But anyway,
man, we gonna be in the playoffs, baby.
The Miami and lose. Like you normally do. Yeah, and lose. First, second round doesn't matter. You're gonna lose.
You're just a hater. That's all you are. You're a hater.
Anyway, the Miami Heat is number 13. Do you agree or disagree?
Miami. I don't know what to think of Miami. Honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. They are so confusing to me.
They just added Kevin Love. Do you think Kevin Love can help?
He'll help. I agree that he'll help, but I don't know. Miami to me is a big white question mark.
I think Kevin Love is going to help this Miami team and to give Bam more space to operate.
That's true.
And also give Kevin Love space to operate because he could post. He could actually step. He had the mid-range game and also he could shoot the 3. So this offense kind of like changes a little bit for Miami. And then with Spoelstra, I mean, you can't count him out. The man's an NBA champion, and he can actually figure out what works best for the offense. Number 14, Miami. Minnesota Timberwolves is number 14.
Not really much to talk about them. Not really interested in Minnesota. If it's not Anthony Edwards, I mean, Cat. I don't know if we're gonna see him come back this season. Gobert. The Gobert Towns thing still doesn't add up to me. Because now you're clogging space. I understand Cat can shoot from outside, but overall, it just don't work. It don't work, in my opinion. And then you just traded D'Angelo Russell. You have Mike Conley now there, but it just doesn't fit right now. The only person that I am excited to watch is my man Anthony Edwards. That's it. He gives his team hope. I think Anthony Edwards is the true star of the team. Yeah, and they should trade Karl Anthony Towns. We've been talking about it for the last 2.5 years.
Trade Karl Anthony Towns?
Yes, we've been talking about trading him. We have. We talked about it in previous episodes.
No, I'm saying.
Yes, all season you should trade Karl Anthony Towns. You're not going to sit around and tell me that this Gobert Towns pairing is going to work. This ain't the Twin Towers. It's not Tim Duncan.
But why trade Karl Anthony Towns?
Because you're hindered. Because obviously Anthony Edwards is the true star of the team.
I agree with you on that. But why trade Karl Anthony Towns? Why you can't trade
Gobert? Because no one's not going to want Gobert. Send anyone to send him back to Utah all over again? No team wants Gobert. He has no value. He had value there, but what has happened this season? His value's gotten worse. He can't stay healthy when he's on the court, and he's not that defensive presence as he was.
So you build a team around Edwards. Who would you trade Edwards for?
Ah, God,
I mean, Carl Anthony
Shaquille.
Towns. My fault. Who would you trade Carl Anthony Towns for? Would you trade for another two guard?
I trade for another point. I trade for a point guard.
And who would be the best point guard fit for Miami? I mean, Minnesota.
If he was healthy, I would say Lonzo Ball, but it don't seem like the man might not even be playing for another year, maybe two.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, get well. Um, I say Chris Paul, but that's not gonna happen because he has a very small window. I say like a Shea Gilgeous Alexander. That's what I say. You trade make the trade because eventually he's gonna want out of OKC.
so you would trade Carl Anthony Towns to
I
OKC?
would well, obviously it have to be a second or third player, like a three-team trade, but
It's not happening.
it's not happening, bro. I mean, you're not. Boston's not giving up Jason Tatum. Knicks is not gonna give up Brunson. You tell me any elite point guard out there that you would see them being paired up with Karl Anthony Towns or I'm sorry, Anthony Edwards. There's not many, if not none. What you gonna trade Kyle Lowry? You gonna trade Kyrie Irving again? No, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up.
No, well, there's no guarantee Kyrie stayed in Dallas.
Exactly, but at the same time, Minnesota, I can't see it. Kyrie is
Luca
big,
Carl Anthony Towns won't work.
big city. Oh, absolutely, that would work. That would work. Absolutely, that would work. I just like I said, Kyrie and Luca, we got to wait and see on it. We still have not seen them play a full game for like at least a week or a couple of games.
No, I agree with you. But I'm saying, let's say it was the end of the season
Right.
and it didn't work out. Would you do a silent trade with Kyrie and trade for Carl Anthony Towns? Maybe do like a 13 trade because you know Kyrie won't go to the Lakers. Question is, who would you trade for? What team would trade for Carl Anthony
I
Towns?
that's what I'm saying. I don't know. There are a lot of teams. He has value
I'm not saying
when
he doesn't.
he's healthy. When he no, no, I know you're not saying that. I'm saying the man definitely has value,
All right.
and there are teams out there that will want him when he's healthy. He's that good. He's a good player. That's all.
Trade Anthony Davis for Carl Anthony Towns.
Who?
Anthony Davis.
No.
All right. Let's see what happens. Number 15 is Golden State Warriors. Do you agree
That's
or
fine.
disagree?
That's fine.
Number 16 is the Pelicans.
Yeah, they've been sliding. They've been sliding a lot. So I don't. Is on. What's up with Zion?
Oh,
What is
that,
up with Zion?
he got that street clothes
Mm-hmm.
contamination going on.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, sir.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Well, stop hating, sir.
He started look like a wild in him. To me, that's what I'm saying.
You're hating.
The Hawks, the Atlanta Hawks is number 17. Do you agree?
Yeah,
Disagree.
that's fine.
OKC's 18. OKC, Washington's 19. Trailblazers is 20. Should be a little more higher if they get these shit together.
Yeah, I agree with you.
The Jazz is 21. Toronto Raptors is 22.
Raptors should be a little bit higher.
The Lakers, who can make a run,
They
is
absolutely
23.
yes, they can. They can make it work. I think the Lakers will get the playing spot. I do.
Yeah, I
I
believe
don't
that too.
know. I don't know who doesn't, but I'm happy that they made trades. I'm happy they got rid of Westbrook. Malik Beasley is a lights out 3-point shooter. Is that what they need? Vanderbilt is not a bad player. We had to see with D'Lo. Can he stay healthy? That's pretty much about it.
The match is 24.
No,
Should they be over the Pacers or under the Pacers?
under the Pacers. Pacers are still in the playoff hunt.
Matches is 24 and 35, and the Pacers is 26 and 34.
Mm-hmm. I still go with the. I
The
still go with
Bulls
the.
is 26.
I'm sorry, bro. The Bulls they stink. With all the talent, I don't know what's the problem.
You think it's coaching?
Billy Donovan is still there. I want to say no, but obviously the loss of Lonzo Ball absolutely means something to this team.
Yeah, I agree.
And we don't know when we're gonna see Lonzo Ball. Remember, this is the same injury same surgery he got almost a year and a half ago, and it's probably in his words gotten worse.
Is it like Achilles thing?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's Achilles thing. That'll check a while. Yeah.
right.
Charlotte 27, Detroit 28, Houston 29, San Antonio's 30. Sounds about right.
Yep, that's why I fell asleep on
Yeah, absolutely.
it.
Let's do some recap on the Olympic Chain before we get out of here.
Yes.
Where you want to start?
Women's elimination chamber. Congratulations, Oscar, going to WrestleMania. This is
Oscar.
a different Oscar, but it's not Oscar. I call it Connor, and we're gonna see more of this change. This is the spotlight Oscar clearly deserves. I don't like how they keep doing my girl Liv dirty because now she has no path to WrestleMania, which is confusing because she has made the greatest transformation and change this past pretty much this whole year. Winning the SmackDown Women's Championship, beating Ronda Rousey not once but almost twice. I mean, she has no path right now, which just confuses me. I understand everybody else in there, but she don't have a path, and that gives me a problem. Your thoughts?
It was a good match overall. Like we both predicted, Oscar was gonna win. Yeah, I think I didn't expect anything else major than that. But overall, it was good competition, and I think the woman did their thing on this one, just to be the first match of the pay per view.
Right.
It actually lived up to their standards. This is the most viewed elimination chamber in WWE history.
As it should.
Yeah, as it should. Yeah,
This wasn't bad. This was good. This was pretty damn good.
yeah, absolutely. Um, Next match, I can't remember the lineup. What was it?
It was Brock and Bobby.
Rocket Bobby, disappointing.
Completely disappointed. I want to see a third. It has to be no holds barred, extreme rules, last man standing, something.
I agree with you. I
mean,
was totally pissed about that. No hurt
right.
business, no nothing.
Fact,
It was just-
no, I'm cool with the whole no hurt business part. I'm cool with it, but the whole non DQ crappy finish doesn't settle anything for me.
Yeah, that wasn't good. So that means they add them all for WrestleMania.
I'd hope so.
Or what is it? Money in the Bank next?
No, it was WrestleMania.
Money in the Bank is after WrestleMania?
You asked me after WrestleMania. I don't know. I want to say WrestleMania Backlash. Maybe they changed it up.
No, I'm saying is Money in the Bank before WrestleMania or after WrestleMania?
After WrestleMania. It's like
Really?
maybe like two. Yeah, it's like 2 or 3. It's like in the middle. It's like June now.
Oh,
Summer.
okay, I got you. It used to be before WrestleMania, and then they used to cash in that
Hell,
WrestleMania.
remember they didn't even have a pay-per-view event. It used to be at WrestleMania. But obviously times have changed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Brock and Bobby was just that very disappointing. I expected to see shit broken in half and all that stuff. It was horrible. Next match. Where we at?
I didn't really get a chance to see the rest of the pay-per-view, but I will give my analysis because I saw the highlights. I believe was it Rhea and Beth? Rhea and,
Edge and Beth
Edge,
versus
Edge,
Rhea.
Beth, Rhea, and Finn. This was a good match.
That was a good
As
match.
I said, I saw the highlights.
That was one of the best
That
matches
was
of
a
the
real
night.
good match, as it should be.
That's one of the best
You
matches.
got pros. We got pros like Rhea, Finn. Finn, I'm saying right now, Finn is one of the most complete wrestlers on the planet right now.
Facts.
I mean, Rhea is dope. Mommy is dope. But Beth Phoenix, people don't realize she ain't had wrestled since the Royal Rumble a couple years ago.
Yeah.
I don't want to call it a match, but her last match was, God, how long ago? 2011? But you couldn't tell because her and Rhea got chemistry, and it was a damn good match.
Yeah, that was one of them.
I'm just waiting on somebody. Please whoop Dominic's ass. Whoop his ass. Whoop his ass. I'm not talking about like give him a beating. I'm talking about go old school in the middle of a match, no disqualification, right? Just take out the belt, whoop his ass. Take the belt off.
Where do you think they go and Dominic for Mania? You think against Ray? Because he's interfering in everybody's matches.
It's against Ray. It's against Ray.
I'd rather see him and Ray at Mania.
No, it's gonna be him and Ray 1-on-1.
And the Karen Cross thing is gonna go bye before Mania in a couple of weeks. Right now it's him and Karen Cross or him and the Mexican guy. I forgot his name.
Right. Santos Escobar. It's not gonna be WrestleMania.
Yeah.
It'll probably be before, maybe after.
I think it's
a little mini feud. Right. But it's Dominic and Ray all day.
Right.
It's LA. They both from LA, got a family. It just makes perfect sense. Remember, Eddie and Ray opened the car at WrestleMania 21. Where? LA.
Well, yeah.
So that story is added to it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It just makes perfect sense.
Do we go to the men's?
Yeah, yo. I got 2 words for you, bro. Montez Ford. What I've been telling you the last 2 years.
He's up.
What in the fuck I've been saying for the last 2 years.
He's gonna come up.
And this is no disrespect to Angelo Dawkins, who himself has improved. But it might be a time, and I'm not saying that at WrestleMania. Do not break up the team. Let Tez and Dawkins do their solo thing. They can always team every time. Obviously, I understand there are not a lot of tag teams. I understand that. But the way they both work, and it just gives me great, I won't say pleasure, but because that sounds weird. As a fan, watching Montez Ford grow from NXT to the superstar he is now, as I've been saying it for the past 2 years, bro, this dude has a chance to be a world champion.
Yeah, that's the difference between Montez and Dawkins. And
There's
everybody
a difference, but crazy thing is that Dawkins has gotten better. That's the crazy part of this.
But we know who's the most special one.
I understand, and I had no problem with it. But the fact that I don't want to see the team ever break up. I don't want.
Well, they don't have to, bro. They don't have to.
They don't have. That's what I'm saying. They don't have to let them compete in matches or programs on their own.
Montez Ford is Shawn Michaels, and Dawkins is Martin Jannetty.
No, I can't say it. I can't go that route, bro. I can't do that. I can't agree with that.
No, I'm talking about talent.
Dawkins. No, it's not even talent. Because if you look up highlights on Angelo Dawkins, the man that he was when he first got into NXT to where he is the main roster to where he is now, he's no Marty Jannetty. By no means. He's no, obviously Ted is the more charismatic, but Dawkins has become a better, I won't say better worker. He's come as just as equal as a worker to Montez Ford.
When I say he's Martin Jannetty, that's not a negative thing. I'm just talking about Martin Jannetty's not no scrub. You talking about former 2-time IC champion, former tag team champion. Martin Jannetty had skills.
So
I'm not saying Dawkins has skills.
Happened?
But being the main event was Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels is the main event. And that's what Montez Ford is. He's the main event.
Right.
Dawkins is the mid-carder.
That's cool.
That's what I'm saying.
I agree with that.
That's what I'm saying.
Saying Marty Jannetty is just...
There's no negative on that.
Well, I don't know.
All right, you have Bubba and Devon. Who's the more star? Bubba or Devon?
Obviously, Bubba. Obviously.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Who takes
I'm not calling Devon a scrub.
He's no scrub whatsoever. You're right.
That's what it is. Brett or Anvil. Brett. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Anvil wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't bad though.
I'm not saying he was. I'm just saying that.
I hear what you're saying.
between the talent of the two. When you go to tag teams, they're always going to be that breakout star out of that tag team, and Marcus Ford is the breakout of that tag team. He's the Shawn Michaels.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying that the storyline should be like that and actually cross Dawkins, but actually, there should be a mutual breakup or whatever like that. And time to time, like they did with the New Day, have them team up time to time, whatever they have common enemies, and like you get the street to say. But other than that, Monsters Ford need to be in the IC title. You need to be in the US title scene. He needs to be in the heavyweight title scene, and he has the skills to do that. And the WWE doesn't waste any time with Monster Ford. The man, he was the highlight of the chamber. Man, climbing on top of the chamber, doing a flip. No, I mean, come on now,
dude.
Even the greats should do that.
Absolutely. And then toward the end, you see the issue with Logan Paul. I want Seth Rollins to whoop this kid's ass. I want him to whoop his ass.
So you think Paul will get over Rollins?
No, bro. What does that do to Seth Rollins? What is Seth? Honestly, some people like Seth Rollins is one of the best wrestlers in the world.
But it doesn't start.
He doesn't. Mentally, I say yes.
Does it hurt Seth Rollins if he loses Paul at Mania? He's still gonna be Seth Rollins.
He's still gonna be Seth Rollins, but okay, let's say he loses. Are you putting Seth Rollins in a world title match?
Yes.
After that, no.
You can put him anywhere.
You can put Seth Rollins anywhere, but you're not putting him there.
You can put Seth Rollins in the tag team division. You can put him in the US title division. You can put him in the what's the other one? US the IC title division. You can put Seth Rollins is so established. The man is already a Hall of Famer already. If you really think about it, he's already a Hall of Famer. He's already a 2-time Hall of Famer because you got the Shield, you got him on the solo. He's already a 2-time Hall of Famer already. So you can plug him in any way you want. It's gonna work. Everybody at every event go, everywhere you go, people are still gonna be doing that. But if you want to get Paul over, then he has to beat Seth Rollins if that's the WWE plan. I know you don't like it. I don't like it. But if you try to get him into a certain pocket of actually Paul being taken seriously, because he already been in the heavyweight division and he gave Roman Reigns a run for his money. Why not Seth Rollins? That's what I'm saying. Paul ain't no scrub. He could go.
He can go. I never say he couldn't. It's just the annoyance. It's just he reminds me of, remember what the Miz was when 2007 when he came to be a wrestler. That's what Logan Paul is right now. Yeah. He's the Patrick Beverly of WWE. He's irritant. He's an irritant. That's what he is. That's what Logan Paul is. Because if he's gonna be there, eventually Jake Paul gonna show up. It's LA. His podcast crew is gonna be somewhere. It's going to be something of that.
He's from California, right?
Exactly.
It could be I could see it being like a little cheap win, right. Holding tight shit like that. I can see that, but it's not gonna be like a dominating win. It's gonna be something like in that pocket, like cheating or somebody gonna interfere. Right. His brother might come out and knock Seth Rollins. You never know. It's Hollywood, but
never know.
But overall, it was a good pay-per-view, the most viewed Elimination Chamber. We're not gonna talk about
the main event, bro.
No, I was getting to that. I'm just saying.
Sorry.
Go ahead. Seth Rollins versus Sami Zayn.
Who?
Sami Zayn
versus who?
Roman Reigns.
You said Seth Rollins.
I know that. I'm just trying to cover it up. But anyway,
oh my God.
I'm not good with names. Damn it.
Give yourself.
All right. I'll satisfy you.
Thank you.
Get the fuck out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of here!
Roman Reigns.
You do not ever disrespect the tribal chief. You do not ever disrespect the tribal chief.
That's my cousin.
Hey, no. It's too late for you to be crossing family lines.
I see.
Okay, it's
Let
too
me cross
late.
family lines.
Yeah, don't cross family
That's
lines.
my
No, you
cousin.
stay. You stay over there.
Excuse me.
You got your little. You
Roman
got your little
Reigns
thing.
is my
You got your
cousin.
little thing. You got your little thing. Charlotte, whatever her name is.
Watch
You
your
got your
mouth.
little
It's
thing
Charlotte
taking.
Flair, the
No,
greatest woman champion of all time, other than Panusa.
no. I was just happy not to see you in the pay per view. Nonetheless, anyway, it's only a matter of time for mommy coming in, stick her foot up her ass, and take the championship like she's going to do. Nonetheless,
That's your
in
mouth.
terms of this championship, had everything: the hometown favorite, the underdog, a guy who not just Montreal people like myself actually believe that this guy can still do it. They can beat Roman Reigns. Perfect. This was perfect in a match. You have wrestling, the count falls, the drama, storytelling. Every match needs to be told a story, like a book, like a muse cage. If you're not telling the story, we don't understand what's going on. This match told everything that it needed to be. However, I'm going to say this. I do not think this issue between Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn is over. I think this goes Money in Bank, maybe SummerSlam. It is virtually possible that Sami Zayn next year can win a world championship.
So, question: what do they do now with Sami Zayn?
You put him with Kevin Owens, and you have the perfect storyline right in front of you with the bloodline, with the Usos, Sami Zayn, Kevin
Tag team
Owens,
title
tag team
match at
championship.
Mania.
It's
I agree
and
with you.
you give and you give. And this is why I was saying months ago. I told you this back in January. That's what it's going to be. It makes perfect sense because Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens have never teamed up to win a championship for the tag team champions. They've never done it. They've always been the opposites. They've always been fighting against each other or just anywhere. This is the right time. This is the right place. It's got to be WrestleMania, and you have to give them the time frame. Triple H, I know, is going to do it. It's got to be at least this match got to go at least 20, 25 minutes. And if it's my opinion, and this is no disrespect to Charlotte Flair or Rhea Ripley,
Watch him out.
this match should close night one. This match should close night one. Why? Because you have everything in terms of story. You tell me the last time a tag team championship match with this magnitude had this damn good of a storyline.
Or it could be the main event of night one, or it could open up night one.
No, I don't want it to open up night one. I don't want it to open up night one. We want the perfect timing, the perfect setting, the perfect closing. You close it with night one and night two because it's both bloodline matches. You set it up by closing night one, having Sami and Kevin win the World Tag Team Championships. So you can have Roman lose his mind, and not be properly prepared, knowing what he watched, what happened night one. It won't be fully prepared for night two.
I can see that.
Cody wins. What does he do? Blame it on the family mishaps. Instead of taking an L like a loss like a man.
And get a rematch at WrestleMania Backlash.
He's going to get the rematch. He's going to get the rematch. But the fact that he's going to blame the family for not being focused. I can't see Roman hanging on to the championship any more part of this WrestleMania. I just can't. The man's done enough in almost 3 years.
He's going to lose the title.
Do you know the last time that Roman Reigns was pinned was back in 2019?
Yeah, he's going to lose the title to Cody.
Cody, just think about it, bro.
Cody something.
Right, but the last time the dude was a match was 3 years ago.
And who he loses to?
Baron Corbin.
Who is actually
a great worker, a great mic talker, an underrated wrestler, but right now
they don't know what to do with him. They don't know what to do.
They don't know what to do. It's confusing.
Go back to what worked. The Lone Wolf.
That worked for me. That worked for me. Go back to being Don't go back to being a cold, chilling asshole, cuss everybody out, beat the crap out of people,
Exactly.
and just go home.
Yeah, go back to the lone wolf, and
If you
I
gotta
give
play
you word.
dirty, do what you do best. I'm cool with that.
That happy Corbin and all that shit did not work, bro. It's
Hmm.
embarrassing.
It is.
Great main event for me. I actually picked the Romans going win anyway. Um, great ending as well. We actually didn't think that the Usos guys is gonna show up,
Yeah,
and
yeah, 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 yeah,
they
yeah, yeah,
bothered
yeah.
y'all
Because
because the
yeah,
last because of
I don't
the
know. I don't
DUI
know how they
announcement.
got. I don't know how that happened again.
I don't know how that
I
happened.
don't know.
You know,
I don't know.
is
I don't
Rich
know how. I don't know
Man
if that's supposed to. I don't
and
know.
strings could be pulled. You know what
I
I'm
don't know.
saying?
Yeah, it is. I don't know. Maybe
But
it was like a
good
couple
looking
hour
though.
band.
Good looking on the
Yeah,
pay per view.
yeah.
Other
This
than
is a
that,
damn good pay per view. This is a damn good
exactly.
pay per view.
Yeah. Other
Damn
than
good pay
that, I
per view.
mean, it was a good overall main event.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to WrestleMania and then what's leading up. And then other than that, let me just say this: AEW,
We gotta step their
what
game
the
up.
hell is going on? What in Oprah Winfrey's name is going on with AEW?
What are you
How,
talking about?
in the
That's.
name of Sister Mary Clarence,
Hmm.
you are losing ratings? You are one
Quickly,
of the two major networks in cable
quickly.
history: TNT, TBS, what wrestling used to be, with WCW.
Boo.
Listen, I watched old school WCW. It is better than AEW stuff. Tony Khan, you want to make an announcement? Announcement. And your announcement was that Adam Cole is coming back? Really? And then you actually have this new series behind the scenes thing with AEW talent. Are you, first of all, you late to the party? You late to the party. 'Cause it looked like to me you copied over WWE. That's what it looked like. And then you want to actually have Adam Cole announce this stupid series and actually announce that he's gonna be coming back to the ring. Really? That was your big announcement? That was your big announcement. What the hell is going on with AEW? You don't know what the hell is going on with CM Punk. You pay him all this damn money for no goddamn reason. You got the leak going. Do not like it. You got VPs and stuff like that with the leak. This is a total atrocity. What the hell's going on in AEW? Bro, I don't the AEW is nothing but a super independent show. That's what it is. I mean, you got people from New Japan, and you got people from Impact, you got people from AAA Wrestling. I mean, it's just a big super show on a major network. Network. It's disgusting. This is not the same feeling when they actually announced that AEW was going to be totally different than WWE. This is not the feeling I actually had. I thought they were going to actually listen. The worst thing they ever did was letting Cody Rhodes go.
Hmm. I
I
agree
mean,
with
what?
that.
Then there's rumors.
I agree with that.
Then there's rumors that this guy is leaving from the league,
Kenny Omega.
and he might be going to WWE.
It's not just him. It's
Like,
also
if
Jay
you let
White.
Cody go,
It's also Jay White
and
too.
let Jay White go, and then you're gonna let Omega go,
Mhm.
that's not good, Tony. I don't care how much money you have, you can't come back from that.
Mm.
And listen, you have three shows. You have a YouTube show, which is dark. You had the
Television.
TBS Rampage, and you have Dynamite.
Yeah, that's way too much.
And now you have, and then you brought Ring of Honor, which I thought was a
No.
good thing that you brought Ring of Honor. But damn it, you can't have everybody on the damn same
Hmm.
network. What I
Hmm.
thought Tony Khan was going to do was actually take Ring of Honor, keep the same time slot he already had already, and actually add on to that. And that'd be totally separate from Dynamite, in AEW. No, he didn't do that. He had everybody on the damn show. I mean, you got Jeff Jarrett. I mean, did you see the pop that Jeff Jarrett got last week when he actually won the Royal Rumble
Absolutely.
there was no
Absolutely.
reaction.
Hey, that's what they do now.
I'm gonna say this when we got here. Tony Khan, I respect you, but you gotta get it right, bro. I mean, you need to hire somebody, bro. You need to have with a better storyline. I mean, the only thing that's actually working for you is the what's his name? The one who do the scissors. What's his name?
Billy Gunn, the Acclaim.
The Acclaim. That's working for you. I don't know where you going with Hook. You had something with Hook. I don't know where you going with Hook. Now you're having the tag team title division. The Keith Lee coming back looking like a big ass Macaulay Culkin, had blonde his hair, bleach. I mean, what are you doing?
Yo, I didn't understand that at all.
It don't make no sense.
I didn't understand that at all. Why would you? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm done.
It is frustrating, man. It is frustrating with AEW. I don't know what the hell is going on with this, but at the end of the day, that's the end of Saucy Discourse, season 3, episode 25. Make sure you actually go and play that Tupac album, strictly for my niggas. I Get Around episode. That's a classic album as well. One of my favorite songs of all time for Tupac. I Get Around. Also, Keep Your Head Up is also on that same album. So make sure you go and actually download the album and keep it real. And keep your head up. Your Knicks fans, keep your head up. Let's see who's gonna happen. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Where my jersey?
Oh, please don't contaminate the stream, please.
I ain't gonna contaminate. We here, baby. We here. We here, baby. We here.
Anyone say we good?
Don't hate.
We got here, bro.
Nah, I'm good, bro.
Right. Good. Let's sleep. You look tired, bro.
Yeah, man. It's been a long
get up in the
day.
morning. You gotta get up in the morning.
You know what I'm saying? Got money to make in the morning. No,
exactly. That's the end of the episode.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
We see you on the next one.